Hello there, everybody. This is General Snivy, and welcome back to more Banjo Kazooie speedrunning. Today, we're going to be doing just that. And our goal this time is still a sub 2 hours and 40 minutes. The last time we managed to get a PB, our last PB was a 2:42:10. So, that was awesome. That meant we got a little bit closer to that sub 240 goal. And also, welcome Shawario Mox. I saw your tweet on Twitter as I was starting things up here. And yeah, we'll be getting into that momentarily. So let's begin. So, the reason why I'm streaming today as opposed to tomorrow is due to one reason. The first reason, or really the only reason that I'm doing this, is not just because of the whole special event with the Nintendo Direct, which I'll be getting into momentarily. That was just pure coincidence. Anyway, the main reason why I'm streaming today as opposed to tomorrow is because I have an appointment tomorrow. And, yeah. I just have an appointment down at a local job place, I guess. It's not really I don't know how to describe it, but it's more like a place that helps you find jobs. Kind of like the Career Center, except it's more so affiliated with them. I'm going to be meeting with employment specialists to possibly find some work somewhere. We'll definitely figure out what it is we need to do in order to find something. At least until I can find some IT work up here in Maine, which is basically about as possible as finding a pot of gold alongside a unicorn who shits out frickin' Skittles. Just saying. I didn't quite read the question. I need to do that. Sister's name, of course. That is Gobi. Gumby. I wonder if that's supposed to be a reference to something. Q. Okay, that is Mr. Vile, the crocodile. Okay, what's inside? That? Alright. So, the other thing that's worth talking about today is with today's E3 presentation, or more or less, oh, come on, really? With today being a really special day for many gamers everywhere, as it's still technically in the middle of E3 and everything, Nintendo felt like holding a Nintendo Direct. So, I didn't watch it, but from what I'm hearing, Banjo apparently, or not only just him... Okay, I didn't quite read the question. Glad I got it wrong. Perfect. Anyway, as I was trying to say, Banjo and Kazooie are the next fighters to appear in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Which, that is just freaking insane. Who would have thought that Banjo and Kazooie would make it into Smash Ultimate? Yeah, indeed. That is very exciting. I'll have to watch the reveal trailer later for Banjo and Kazooie. It sounds pretty awesome to see. Okay, let's begin. Our first run of the day. Let's go. I didn't really watch today's Nintendo Direct because I didn't really feel like it. Also, there was an update, believe it or not, to this game, along with basically every game in the Rare Replay collection, almost all of them. But several of them, including this game, Banjo Tooie, Perfect Dark Zero, and also Banjo Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, all received an update. I wasn't sure what the update entailed, so I did a little digging around and found out on Reddit, but of what these updates entail, and there's really nothing to them whatsoever. The only thing that was applied for this update was not the ability to skip messages, which would have been freaking awesome to see, but oh well, to each their own. Anyway, the update entailed Xbox One enhanced support. So for owners who have an Xbox One X console and are playing this game, or a couple of other Rareware games from the Rare Replay collection, now can play the games up to 4K resolution, so everything looks nicer, better, and stuff of that nature. It's also heavily rumored right now that since Banjo and Kazooie got into Smash Ultimate, that Rare Replay may be coming to Nintendo Switch. Though that is just a rumor, and it's not confirmed by any official sources. So take it with a grain of salt. Oh my god, get up there. Thank you. Usually the first run of the day is... Did they also mess with the camera controls? Because I think they did with this update. It feels like the left and right camera movements have been inverted. I'm playing this on Xbox One, and yes, it does seem like the controls are kind of inverted. Okay. Screw it. I'm gonna start again. And the reason why is, again, because of the whole camera disorientation. So not only did the update bring in Xbox One X support, or more or less enhancements to the console, but apparently it also changed the camera controls. So now when you rotate the camera left, it rotates to the right, and right is left. That's totally not confusing at all. I mean, why change the freaking camera controls? Now I'm kind of wondering if they did more than just adjust the camera controls. Did they also patch out certain glitches that help make speedrunning this game possible? At least on the Xbox version of the game. Probably not. I'm probably thinking well over my head. Thinking about this way too hard. Yeah, indeed. And like I mentioned earlier before I even started this run, is the whole announcement with Banjo Kazooie and Smash Ultimate, that was just pure coincidence. Okay. Okay, maybe they didn't invert the camera controls and I'm just being insane. I could have sworn that they did. I was trying to rotate the camera in one direction and it ended up going in the opposite one. Come on, game, really? But yeah, I am excited to see that Banjo and Kazooie are now going to be in Smash Ultimate. Honestly, I haven't purchased the Fighter Pass yet because I wasn't sure if it was going to be worth it or not. Sure, Joker from Persona 5 made it into Smash, and he's the first DLC fighter. But I have not played Persona 5, so I don't really know much about Joker, if anything at all, so... Seeing him in Smash is nice and all for those Persona fans, but I have not played any of the Persona games whatsoever, at least none of the mainline games. Haven't played any of the spin-offs either. But with Banjo and Kazooie being added into Smash Ultimate's roster, I think it's becoming a lot more enticing to get the pass, which is going to be freaking awesome. Thankfully, the pass is not that expensive. It's only like 25 bucks. And that's another reset immediately. Come on, game. Really? You had to throw me way too frickin' far with that slide? Whatever. That was... I guess I did the slide and stuff too late anyway, so not a big deal. We'll just go again. Oh, one more thing that's worth noting is we do have a new follower. This follower didn't show up until, I'm guessing at the end of yesterday's stream. At the end of yesterday's stream, I'm guessing sometime after a new follower was added. And that is Queen City. And if you're here right now, welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy your stay here on this channel. Hope you enjoy the content of things to come. And if not, oh well. I gave you your welcoming introduction anyway. But yeah, I really am looking forward to seeing what Banjo and Kazooie can do in Smash Ultimate. Like I said, I've not watched the reveal trailer for Banjo and Kazooie in Smash Ultimate yet. I'll probably do so after I'm finished streaming for today. So not only am I going to do that, but I need to also start working on my mid-2019 update video. I have all my topics covered. It was originally going to have 7 different topics, but after doing some thinking, I decided to delete that last topic, and now I'm working with 6. I might think of one more before production, but even so, I still need to make the update video. I just feel it's an obligation. Come on, really, game? Okay. Everything's good so far. Of course, we still gotta get to the top of the mountain and perform bottle skip. Otherwise, it'll be yet another failure. There we go. Glad that still works. Nice, an improvement over last time. That's good to see. Okay, now that we finally made it into Gruntilda's lair, one thing I will go ahead and mention right now is there is a bit of a route change. And no, it's not FP early or RVA yet. Not even close. Heck, I honestly don't think those tricks are necessary. Because I've seen that another runner who is currently in second place in the Xbox category of this game, they did not utilize Reverse B Adventure or Freeze Z Peak early. So that is pretty awesome to see that it is indeed possible to get a really dang good competitive time. A good competitive time without those tricks, which is sweet. So, hopefully I'll be able to do the same. Of course, it's going to be a slow climb with further optimizations and improvements and really everything in between. Okay. I don't know why I'm confusing left and right so frickin' much when it comes to this dang controller. Okay, don't rob me of my jumps, game. You can't be doing that now. Alright. We may have had a few mistakes here and there, but we'll be able to make up in due time. As long as we don't get screwed up over by termite AI. I'm just not used to this for some reason. I don't know why my muscle memory is kicking in from N64, where you push one button, one of the C buttons, it goes in the opposite direction. Perhaps something is off today, who knows. Granted, this update did get installed today. Maybe the camera controls were changed and made it so left is left, right is right. I'm not too sure. Regardless, it's kind of it kind of feels weird. I'm not sure how to describe it. It's like you're used to one camera control scheme for quite a while, and all of a sudden it changes on you for no reason and no fault of your own, and with no way to change it back either. That definitely is not a good sign. Are you serious, Kunga? How the hell did you miss that? Okay. Glad that's done out the way. I just wonder if there does turn out to be a Switch port of this game, or even Rare Replay in general coming to Switch. I wonder if Rare will add in the ability to skip messages for the Switch version. That would be kind of funny if that would indeed be the case. Though I highly doubt that would be the way it is. It would probably just be based on the Xbox version, if anything. Same sort of idea, same thing. Just the difference between the two is obviously the Xbox One X enhancements, and that's about it. So no 4K on Switch, but that's okay. Not a big deal at all. Okay. So the route change I'm talking about here doesn't come into play until a little while. You know, after Bubble Gloop Swamp, I would normally head towards Freeze's Peak. Well, I'm actually going to save that level until much later. So, what am I talking about exactly? Well, excuse me, I felt a burp coming. I wasn't sure if it was going to come out or not. But regardless. Okay. So, from what I've seen some of the top runners do when it comes to optimizing the Xbox route is they save Freeze's Peak until quite a ways into the game. So, they wait until they're almost ready to open up Rusty Bucket Bay. And that's like the level done before Rusty, for whatever reason. From what I've seen, it's actually a lot faster to do things that way. One problem I kept encountering, other than this BS, is whenever I reached Freeze's Peak, I wouldn't have enough Mumbo tokens to transform into the Walrus. So to help alleviate that sort of possibility and problem whatsoever, I figured I'll try this new route out and see if I can get more than enough Mumbo tokens for the Walrus transformation, as well as the others that are necessary. Okay. Cool. All done here. Unfortunately, we lost a little bit of time here, just due to sloppy movements and mistakes. Oh well, I think we'll still be okay. We'll definitely see. God damn it, Grunty! That is so freaking lame. Why'd you have to appear right then and there? Gotta love RNG, am I right? Okay. We haven't quite reached the point where we can try out the new route yet, but we will soon. We still have to open up Clanker's Cavern as well as Treasure Trove Cove. Again, I really wish I could skip messages right now. I did not mean to push the A button just that one singular time. Oops. Well, that's not a good sign. Okay. Now, one thing I'm kind of wondering is, if they do end up bringing out a Switch version of Banjo Kazooie, or just Rare Replay in general, is there going to be yet another category added to Speedrun.com? Or what? Maybe it'll be lumped together with the Xbox category. Probably if it's based on the same exact version. And I mean like the same exact one with no changes whatsoever. Okay. Next stop is Clanker's Cavern. Now this is definitely gonna have to get used to doing things in a very different way with this route. Hopefully I won't forget anything important, but we'll see. Also, the reason why I hit that switch there is because I felt like trying something a little bit different and see maybe if that's faster or not. Up there. Thank you. Yeah, apparently you can just jump up there with Talon Trot. Alright. Very good first section. Glad to see that. Okay. Let's see if we can fully optimize this first section here. And hopefully we won't get a near-death experience of drowning again. Man, that was scary last time. That is for sure. Hopefully it won't come to that, but we'll see. Depending on how sloppy I swim through here. Again, from what I've seen speedrunners do is, for optimization, they go through the key 3 times and clear out half of this place. Afterwards, they would then start going after the other items that are around here. Also, since the new follower was added with the Queen City, I have to update my follower goal bar again. Which, I'll have to do that off screen. I know I could have done it before starting this stream, but I kind of forgot to do so. Didn't get around to doing it in time. Okay. I know I definitely won't have enough air, but this will be fine. Hopefully I'm going in the right direction here. Yes. Okay, this is going to be a really tricky swim. Then again, I should have more than enough there to make it. Yeah, definitely. So, no need to book it to the surface right now. Oh, come on, game. Really? How the hell did I miss the third shot? Wow. That definitely wasn't good. Oh, man. Gotta say, definitely not a very good start. That's for sure. Even though we got a rainbow split to start, it still was not great. Also, high CPU usage. What the heck? It's not like I'm doing anything major right now. Is Windows trying to install updates or something off screen? God, I hope not. I'm not sure why the... Oh my god, are you serious, game? Anyway, as I was trying to say, I'm not sure why the high CPU usage has been coming up at least once per stream lately. It's not like I'm doing anything major, and encoding should be handled by my GPU and not my CPU. Well, that whole hoop minigame, that was complete trash. Hopefully the rest of this will go better. We'll see. Okay. Oh dear! God damn it. Honestly, since I fell earlier the first time through, I probably should have just said screw it and just tried hopping over here normally, and instead of doing the whole pipe jump thing. Oh, pfft. Really, game? That was bullcrap. Oh, this game sometimes, I swear. I almost did a high jump out of there. That wouldn't have been a good idea. I wonder if the tail end of that fin has a collision. I think it does. It is a very big object, so it would make sense if there is collision. Come on. Up we go. Up we go. God damn it, game. Let me up! Jesus flip, man. Ah. Okay. I don't even know if I should continue this run or not. I've just been bullshitted way too many frickin' times throughout this whole thing. How did I miss that? Whatever. At least I managed to grab it somehow. Okay. I didn't think that would work. I figured I'd try to book it and see what would happen. Apparently, it just did not work out. From what I've seen, it is possible to just run straight through without getting hit once. Of course, if you really want to pull that off, you kind of have to run against the side of it. And then, like, run to the middle immediately after. Oh, damn it. Didn't realize I made it to the water. Oh my god. Really? How did I miss that? Must have been due to my positioning. It was just really bad. Okay. Not sure why I couldn't get up there. Also, Shawaria Mox, thank you so much for the host, man. Highly appreciate it, dude. Alright, good quick dive. Thankfully, we don't have too much more left to go. Just got this and also the swim of death. Well, that sucked. I was thinking maybe I could, just talent trot my way up this frickin' pipe here. But apparently getting up on this pipe in talent trot is a pretty dang difficult task. It's possible if you rub up against it the right way, but doing so is kind of a pain in the butt. Alright, what have I got to lose here? I'm gonna go for this one frickin' swim. Depending on if I manage to grab the honeycomb within a quick swoop and grab, we should be able to do it in one swim. If not, I'll resurface if I have to. Okay, cool. Not too sure about this, but I'm going for it anyway. Come on, we can make it. Got it! Done and done. Wow. Overall, that was really damn bad. Lost 20 frickin' seconds, though I did manage to pull off the one swim, so that's awesome. Okay. Honestly, that was just really, really bad. I'm gonna keep going for a little bit longer, and if, again, I lose too much time in Treasure Trove Cove by, like, failing the flights and everything and just having bad bull crap, I think I will just reset and try again. But we'll see. We'll definitely see what happens here. Honestly, If I had a better run, it could have rainbowed. But, again, just sloppy movements and mumbos really screwed me over. As well as the sloppy movement in Clankers, too. That also didn't help things either. Okay. Let's get started with this place, and hopefully things will go nice and smooth. Honestly, despite the bad run of Clankers, I feel like I did recover very nicely, especially when I managed to pull off the swim of death in one go. Okay, was it me or was Blubber crying a couple of times in like a span of a second? I know he does the typical but it just seems like he did 2 cycles of that in a very short period of time. God damn it, I missed. Okay. You know what would be nice? If you would actually push me over to the spawn point. But of course, that's not going to happen. Although it looked like he was pushing me. It just wasn't enough, unfortunately. Oh my god, seriously? Three, 4, 5, 6. Excellent. First flight was a success. Still got 2 more flights to go, which thankfully, they should go just as smoothly as the first one did. And hopefully I'll be able to get up these stairs in one go. And it looks like that's not going to be the case. There we are. Excellent. Good to see. Good to see some good progress made. Oh my god, really? You felt the need to do that, game? Figured that crab was going to try to hit me no matter what, so might as well compensate and just adapt. Oh, come on, game! Again? Plus, Snacker has to be in the worst gosh diddly dang location. I'm just not too sure how to go about the second flight to try to do that better. I guess I was just playing too late. Alright. At least I managed to pull off the quick nipper kill this time around. Good lord. I've been having a lot of trouble with that lately. I mean, I know how to do it and I've done it many times before. It's just, sometimes the game is just being a picky little freaking brat. I was gonna try to pick up more eggs, but those crabs, they kind of wanted my butt dead. I'm sure I'll be fine with the eggs I have currently. Besides, there'll be more opportunities to pick them up later. Oh, pfft, great! Great job, dude. Totally 10 out of 10. Best run in the game. I can't catch a break today. Camera, stop jerking around. God damn it. Of course I slipped off the dang tree. I wasn't sure if that was going to go in or not. I did not want to try to book it. Sometimes the egg bouncing can act kind of funky. Like sometimes they'll go in, sometimes they won't. Really just depends. Oh shoot, I forgot about the yellow Jinjo. And the orange one too. Okay, screw this. Run is dead. All because I was an idiot. Rip. Oh man, today just simply has not been my day. Oh well. Again, there's always next time, which is going to be happening right gosh diddly dang now. Just trying to keep positive despite all the crap. Okay, let's go. Oh man, what a day. I mean, today overall is a good day despite the kind of cruddy weather. But, even so, just the runs today have been subpar. And I definitely don't like that at all. Alright. At least this way, we should be able to improve on our times in both Spiral Mountain and or Mumbos Mountain. And even Clankers too. Hopefully I'll be able to replicate the results with Clankers ending. That would be awesome. I'm sure I'll be able to pull it off. Again, just gotta do flawless executions. Highest above the ground, Muddy Hut. Besides, those huts can suck it. I believe that's Mad Monster. Oh, shoot. Okay. Guess not. Gloop is his name. Blowing Bubbles is his game. That is Tip Tup. Although, for whatever reason, Tip Tup has an entirely different voice actor in comparison to, dang it. Oh well. Alright, as I was trying to say, wanna know something kind of funny? The voice actor for Tip Top is different between Banjo Kazooie and Diddy Kong Racing. Also Diddy Kong Racing DS, but that game was basically a downgrade of said game in general. Definitely not that. Okay, let's get to work. Come here. Give me a great big hug. Definitely need the hug right about now. Okay. Let's go again. Right now. Let's do this thing, folks. I'm sure this one will go even better than the last. You know, if this update really did add the ability to skip messages, that would probably be the biggest discovery in Banjo Kazooie speedrunning history. Or at least one of them, when it comes to the Xbox category. Because if that's the case, that would mean that the Xbox will then become the standard of speedrunning the game versus N64. Although, I don't think it's going to be, like, that generous. It would be awesome if that was the case, but I don't think it's going to be, unfortunately. As this update really did diddly squat. Just updated the textures, that's it. Although you can't really see it here since I'm playing on the OG Xbox One, technically the second revision of the VCR Xbox One, as people like to call it. But even so, though. I'm not really looking into getting an Xbox One X in the future. Not anytime soon. Especially considering that next-gen consoles are right around the corner. And besides, I don't really own too many Xbox One games in the first place. Most of the games that are available on Xbox One are also available on PlayStation 4, and I prefer PS4 over Xbox One any day. Hence the reason why I went with the PlayStation 4 Pro versus the Xbox One X. Really, game? Really? Get up there! God! I've not been able to make that jump at all today. Okay. Okay, let's go. Okay. May have lost a little bit of time there, but it's not a big deal, honestly. It really isn't that big of a deal at all. At least in my honest opinion, and also excuse me for that cough. Now, I know in my PB I ran back outside of Grunty's lair and then back in again so that way I can have access to Talon Trot. But I don't know if that actually saves time or not. It's really debatable. Like, sometimes I'll do it and sometimes I won't. If anything, it may save a second, but that's really about it. Okay, let's go. Onward to the next big thing. Back to Mumbo's Mountain, and this time we're going to try to optimize this place better. After we grab those, we'll head over here to the right. And don't even bother going left yet. That'll be saved for later. How did I miss that? Okay, I can already tell this is starting to go better than before. For one, I'm actually optimizing the route more properly. Plus, the termites are not being jerks. Which is awesome to see. Although I know I had an instance where it felt like I should have grabbed the note, but in actuality I didn't. But even so. It's not like I spent 10 million years trying to grab it again. Okay. Okay, that's a good number to be at, especially when trying to fully optimize this place. Hooray! Kunga is actually working with me this time around! I really wish you could skip more messages with just a simple push of a button. But no, unfortunately you can't. Come on. Thank you. Oh my god, really? I wanted to go back around this way so that way I can grab more eggs, but apparently that was not happening. Okay. Again, despite the mistake that was made, it's not like we lost a whole bunch of time anyway. I don't even know how I missed that first note, but whatever, I don't care. In the eye. Gosh, dang it. Okay, I was kind of hoping to have been able to make it to the statue or the switch here outside of Talent Trot. That way I can activate this thing immediately. But I guess not. Okay. One thing's for sure, we're definitely making much better time this time around. Sometimes it can take multiple attempts just to get that one run. Usually happens with me, and basically everyone who's played this game. Okay. All done. Just got a couple more things to pick up here, and then we're on our way. All done. What'd I tell you? Oddly enough, that only improved the time by 1 second. I'm okay with that. Kind of weird how that wasn't very much of an improvement, but it's still an improvement nonetheless, and I'm happy about that. Not only that, but apparently that was enough for a rainbow split. So, again, very exciting to see. Alright, let's give Clankers another go, and hopefully things will go much better this time. Although it doesn't help if I don't put in the puzzle pieces. There we go. Oh, excuse me. As far as what else to talk about today, I can't really think of anything off the top of my head. Like I mentioned before, I still got the mid-2019 update video to record, which that's going to be some work. But I'll be able to get it done in due time. Oh my god, in the tube. In the tube! Wow. It's like for whatever reason, Kazooie just refused to go in the frickin' tube. Not sure why that was the way it was. Kazooie's being weird. Okay. Okay. Off we go. Welcome back to Clanker's Cavern. This is the level where we really messed up in. I did not want to try running underneath of that thing immediately after it started chomping. Knowing my luck, if I would have tried to do that, I would have been hit and knocked off of this thing. Okay. Honestly, at this point, with the whole underwater swimming section of the freeing Clanker, it really was not that bad comparing it to last time, but still. I know it could be done better, and I'm sure we'll be able to do it even better this time around. Thanks, Gloop. Really needed that extra air. Especially after missing the frickin' note at least twice. Seriously, come on. Up we go. Only 2 units of air. Definitely not a good sign. Because we still have other collectibles to collect. Plus we're facing in the opposite direction. That doesn't help things at all either. Come on, don't be stubborn. Give me the frickin' bubble. Thank you. Now, one more for the road, please. Come on, Gloop! Okay, this is not good. Gloop's RNG is just being really, really bad right now. Speaking of bad, high CPU usage is back again. I'm not sure what's causing the high CPU usage warning to keep coming up every now and again. Perhaps the reason why it keeps coming up is due to me having multiple tabs open in Google Chrome. Really, I only have 3 opened. 3 tabs. You really shouldn't be messing with the CPU usage all that much. Yet for whatever reason, it's still flagging the warning. Oh, damn it. Of course I missed the frickin' cycle again. Wow. That was kind of crappy. I thought maybe taking that extra time would help readjust the cycling of Clanker, but it didn't really help all that much. Okay. There we go. Nice. That was almost a 20. Just barely missed the 20 mark. Oh well. That's okay. Okay. Oh, come on, game! All because the camera freaked out. Have to reset because of this bullshit. Missing the 2 cycles. 2 cycles of this. And falling down. Wow. God, I lost 16 seconds because of that bull crap. And because of the bad camera. Okay, again, why did it rob me of my Express? Okay. I just wonder which run was worse. The previous one or this one at this point? I really have no idea. Although it doesn't help if I can't grab a frickin' note to save my life. Also, why did I go into Talon Trot there? That was completely pointless. Okay. Much better this time. Much, much better. Phew! Okay. God damn it. Oh, hello. Nathan Grace. Nice.
Pog for Banjo in Smash RRR 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 RRR.
Man, Nate the Great, thanks again for the bits, man. Even though it was one, I still appreciate the bit nonetheless. Also, welcome to the stream. I'm glad that you managed to make it. Today just simply has not been my day when it comes to Clankers, or really this entire game in general. Had several bad runs up to this point, and this has honestly been the most successful one so far, despite a few mistakes that were made, including here. But whatever. We'll just roll with it. Roll with the punches, just like we always do. You freaking game. Again, it rocked me on my gosh diddly dang A-press. Plus, it threw me off the frickin' thing. Okay. It's official. This Clankers was even worse than the last one. Lost so much frickin' time due to random bullcrap. That's honestly driving me nuts. Oh man, that quick dive was just non-existent. Dang it, man. Well, I'm definitely going to be losing time yet again. Okay, did that crab just appear and disappear? God damn it. I tried to get up there and talent drop, but obviously that was not gonna frickin' happen. Oh, man, I'm gonna lose so much frickin' time to this. All because I fell off the dang fin. Plus, I fell off earlier off the first bolt launch. And I missed a cycle, too, of, riding the bolt. Or, no, not just that, but, being able to knock out the gold tooth. That was definitely not a fun time. Okay. Yeah, we lost too much time here. I think I am gonna have to end up resetting in a minute. Now I don't think I'm gonna have enough air for this swim, as I was pulling up for far too long. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a reset, folks. Okay. Still lost a lot of time, though. That was horrendous. Too many mistakes were made. That much is certain. To make up for lost time, I'm definitely going to have to pull off the best treasure trove cove I can possibly muster. And that is going to be a lot easier said than done. I don't know what's up with me and Clanker today. We're just not getting along at all. Plus, with robbing my freaking A-press after sliding off the first time, I managed to get back on, but again, the A-press was taken away. Lordy. Wow, I'm already starting to sweat. Well, having lights shine on me to light my green screen properly, that doesn't really help things very much when it comes to air circulation, especially considering this room is technically the hot room of the house. Okay, hopefully we can pull off all 3 flights without a hitch. But we'll see. We'll definitely see when it comes to this place. That much is certain. Okay, up we go. God damn it, game. Again, robbed A press. I hate it when the game does that. It just robs your button inputs for no reason. Happens quite a lot, actually. That's kind of annoying how that's the case. Dang it, man. Wow, that was a horrendous swim, plus my positioning was completely thrown off. All because I tried to perform the quick dive here. I should know, I can never really do that. Also, welcome back, Shawario Mox. You're just in time for the fun part. Flight number 1, yet again. Two, three. I have a feeling I'm too low. Okay, no. Ah! Camera! You bastard! The freaking camera freaked out again because it was stuck behind me. Wow. Screw this freaking game and its camera! Just barely made the cycle there. Oh my god. I just have a bad feeling that this flight is also going to result in failure. Of course, just gotta get slapped by the crab every time I pass by it. Because it's tradition. Whatever. It was mostly successful this time around, so I'm happy about that. And at least this time I didn't forget about this frickin' Jinjo due to mistakes that were made. Damn it! Wanted a quick dive there, but of course not. The game was not having it. And that's why I grabbed the extra health. Just in case that would happen. Okay. Let's go. Still got a little bit of work left to do. Okay. At least I managed to kill both of those frickin' crabs in one shot. Honestly, I didn't think that would work, but I'm glad it did. That'll definitely help things moving forward, that is for sure. Now, let's not slip off like an idiot this time, please. For the love of God. And of course I slip off the dang tree because collision detection, what's that? Again, wasn't sure if I was going to make that or not. I really should have more faith in myself when it comes to that, but as soon as I go, I know for a fact that both of those eggs are going to miss. Go. All right. I'm surprised it didn't activate both the X's. No. What I was trying to say was, I'm surprised that didn't activate the... Oh my god, I am so stupid! Oh. And after everything was going so frickin' well, too. Everything had to be frickin' ruined because of a bad frickin' movement and the frickin' note just refused to get frickin' collected. Okay, let's calm down. Everything's gonna be okay. Even though that high jump was completely unnecessary, I don't care. As long as we are able to get through at a good pace. I know we need to lower our health significantly before we're ready for the Death Warp. Okay, let's go. Let's do this. Overall, not a bad treasure trove, it's just the end got completely screwed up. All because of a missed note, like an idiot. And also that. How did I miss that? Whatever. I was in between, that's probably why. Hey, you, over here. Huh. I didn't think that would work, honestly. Well, that is lame as crap. Oh, god damn it. Another freaking fail. Can't believe I've lost nearly a minute overall with that. It seems like that's nothing but a chain reaction. Every time I seem like I'm getting somewhere, or if I lose a little bit of time, if it's in one of the either level 2 or 3, I just continue to lose time overall, no matter what I do. I'm not really sure if I can recover from this at this point. God damn. It's gonna be okay, dude. It's gonna be fine. We'll be able to recover at some point. Although this asshole here is not helping things at all. Especially after losing like 5 seconds because of him. Are you serious? Wow. Game. There's no need for me to fall through the world right now, okay? Okay. Calm down, everything's going to be fine. It's gonna be okay. Although that doesn't help things at all, especially with the crap camera. Okay. Let's head into Bubble Gloop Swamp. Maybe I will try the Mud Hut jump today. Or at least the first 2. We'll see how things go, because, I've lost quite a lot of time as is, and I figured maybe we'll try a different trick. See if it works, and if it doesn't, then it doesn't. It'll just be a waste of time. God damn it, game. Okay, this is fine. Honestly, that was probably the fastest I've gotten that first Jiggy. Ever. And despite the little missteps that were made, we still have plenty of health to work with. So again, we'll be fine. So long as we don't fall like a frickin' idiot. Or confused left and right with the camera controls again. Oh, come on. How did I miss that? Whatever. I don't need that one egg. That egg can suck it. But I do need the note, though. We are. Sit down. Okay, at least he didn't move away from the spawn point completely. That would have sucked if that was the case. Okay. And again, Mud Hut jumping is just so inconsistent. Like, sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't. Like there. It's like you can barely make it, and other times, it just lets you on without much of a problem. It's just one of those things when it'll let you go whenever the game feels like it. And it's not like the trick is really that much different as opposed to doing it normally. You just jump from the very center of the hut and then jump to the next platform. And do the same thing with the second hut too. Again, sometimes it lets you go and do it, and other times it won't. I'm kind of surprised the first one even went in. Okay. You... Oh my god. Surprised I didn't take double damage there. That would have been bad news bears. Not trying to make a pun, but I'm just stating the obvious. Oh man. Again, things have not exactly been going my way today. Just a lot of stupid things have been going on, and it's not even funny, along with the high CPU usage. I'm probably going to have to look into that. Like, why does it keep coming up? Why does my CPU usage keep getting eaten up every time I stream here? And it's not like I'm trying to do 1080p 60 right now. I can't do that due to bandwidth limitations. I was thinking for whatever reason that Dragonfly was going to try to attack me during the cutscene. It can do that, and if it does manage to do so, you do have a free reign of movement. Come on, game. Again, why you rob me of my frickin' A-press? Are you serious, game? Again, that was clearly in, and yet it just did not accept it. Okay. Okay, time for the Tip Top Choir. This one's gonna be fun, that's for sure. Red, blue... I mean, red, light blue, and blue. Okay. Okay. I got this. Excellent. Glad that's done out the way. Oh my god. Grab the notes when I tell you to grab them, okay? It's not that difficult. It's not rocket science here. Don't you just hate it when the camera just simply gets stuck in front of you while you're trying to move in the opposite direction? I hate it all the time. I have no idea how much health I have. Okay. Yeah, not worth the risk. I was thinking of maybe trying a different strat when it came to navigating through this maze. Of just simply jumping for all the notes that are in this place. And then proceed onward to the next time switch. But looking at my health, I really don't think that's such a good idea. Especially with the way this place has been treating me today. Okay. I know it's better to have 1 unit of energy here for the Mr. Vile minigame, but as I've mentioned before, it's better to have that extra buffer in case you would end up losing a round of the Mr. Vile minigame. It's a just-in-case procedure. Just so, that way, if things go absolutely horrendously and spawn logic is not in my favor, I can just fall back and just go again without the need of trying to escape, without getting chopped and killed. Looks like we're going to be losing time here too, unfortunately. I know we technically have a little over 3 minutes, or actually under 3 minutes now, before our next split, but even so. Okay, that should be a good enough lead. I don't even know how I missed that one. Whatever. It's fine. Again, why are they spawning in front of Mr. Vile instead of in front of me? Whew, just barely won the first round. Still got 2 more to go through. Nice chain. I like seeing that. Come on, again with the frickin' spawn logic. Kinda need more to spawn over near me, please. That would be great. Jerk. Surprised I managed to steal that one. Okay. At least this is still a win. Just barely, but still. Okay, next. Okay, really? He literally spawned right in front of Mr. Vile again. I didn't even understand why sometimes these things just refuse to spawn in front of you. Is it me, or is Mr. Vile kind of cheating? It's probably just me and my bad luck. Out of my way! Okay, yep, I won this. Hands down. Of course, he had to do that too. Just to make things even more insulting. Oh, man. Well, unfortunately, it looks like we're going to be a minute behind at the very least. Especially since we have to knock down like 3 units of energy. That was intentional, trust me. At this point, I really am considering resetting this run, just because I'm so far behind. But we are at the point where we are going to be heading into Gobi's Valley next, so maybe things will actually start to improve when we get there. We'll see. We'll definitely see. The day's still young. We can still possibly PB today. We'll see. Okay, that definitely doesn't help things along. Okay. May have taken 2 attempts due to a little slip in my movement, but it's fine. It's totally fine. Okay. Now, I would normally go ahead and grab that Jiggy now, but since I'm going to be coming back into this room momentarily, figured I might as well just leave out there and make a different cycle. One thing that's definitely worth mentioning is when I made the route change onto this set of splits and everything, some of the times may have gotten a little bit mixed up or more or less changed just slightly. Although I don't think it's going to be anything major. At least I don't think so, but we'll definitely have to wait and see. Oh, come on. How did I miss that? Okay. let's head into Gobi's Valley, where the fun will truly begin. Especially with the whole route optimization. Okay, here we go. Time for Gobi Clip. Here's hoping this will work out for me. And hopefully I'll be able to get in within my first or second attempt. We'll definitely see. Excellent. Okay. May have taken more damage than necessary, but that's okay. As long as we made it in, that's all that matters. Camera! Okay. Well, that was definitely fun. Oh my god, camera. I know that you don't like walls very much, but come on, this is kind of ridiculous. Alright. Oh my god. Are you serious? Again? You got stuck? Oh well. Okay, that was too far out. That's better. Alright. Oh, come on! Game! You... Oh my god. I'm going to die. Because of bullshit. Wow. This game, I swear, is out to get me today. It just does not want me to get another personal best. I don't understand why. I mean, what did I do to it besides glitch and break it to oblivion? Okay, that was definitely not the most optimal way of going about things. Whatever. Again? Not sure why my input was taken away. Lost my inputs. I wanted to do the Wonder Wing, but of course not. The game's like, fuck you! You ain't doing shit! Sorry, I'm just so freaking pissed right now. If you couldn't tell. And after getting so far, only to get slapped across the face. Just because of stupid bullcrap that is beyond your freaking control, plus the camera being a freaking pain in the ass. Alright, I'm gonna turn on my fan. Man. Woosa, my friend. Woosa. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be fine. We can just start again and things will go better. Hopefully, and there won't be as much bull crap this time. We'll definitely have to wait and see. Because Clankers is what really screwed me over big time because of, random shenanigans. This time, things will go more smoothly. Especially now I can, basically nail the final swim in my first go. Bruntilda? Okay. It was the first one. How many hoops? 8? Mr. Vile. Mr. Pile of Shit. Shiz. Okay. Camel. There we go. A large key. I did not mean to answer that correctly. Oops. Okay. At least I managed to get the minigame that I can KMS in. Albeit it's slow, but it still is fine. Clip that. Yeah, definitely clip it and submit it to Glad Jonas or Speedrun Fails or both. Then again, I'll probably do so. Okay. At least we're 3 for 3 when it comes to being able to start a run today. So, there's that. Yes, you. Allow and allow. Okay. Some of the comments popped up and got flagged up by the auto mod, so sorry I didn't see them right away. Alright, let's go again with once more with feeling. Okay, gotta calm down. Let's feel the adventure flowing through our veins. As we sit through another lecture by the almighty, all-knowing Bottles. I can't say that with a straight face. Because honestly, his brother Jam Jars is better. Plus, he served the frickin' military, for Pete's sake. Speaking of military, why isn't there some sort of military force in the Banjo Kazooie universe? It's like Jam Jars dresses up as a military general, and yet there's no army. I know. It's all about context. And that's not necessarily why the auto mod picked it up, it's just the way it was used. I understand the context perfectly, that's the reason why I permitted it. But if it was being used in a different way, I wouldn't have. Okay. If you hear any background noise, that is my fan. I have it up to level 2, and usually the fan being at level 2 is not too loud. But if it does end up getting picked up on the microphone, please let me know and I'll turn down the volume. Or just turn down the fan speed. Okay. I wasn't sure if that carrot was going to hit me or not. Oh my god, get up there! And another fail. Okay. I'm glad that the fan doesn't bother you. Alright, I'm gonna just... Unfortunately, we failed bottle skip. So that is another reset. And also, since you brought up the fan, I'm glad it doesn't bother you, but it's cool. Alright, let's go again. I turned down my fan to level 1. That is essentially its quiet mode. And level 2 is more like in between. Between full blast and being louder than a frickin' jet fan. Okay, nothing like that. No, that belongs to something like my air conditioner. Which is still something I have not yet tested of whether or not it still works. I'll have to try it at some point this week. I know Mom and I have plans to try to do that, but even so. Alright. I appreciate it. Thanks. The reason why I brought it up in the first place is... Oh my god, get up there, please. Thank you. Wow, this is not a good start. Wow. Okay. Again, game? It's like sometimes I can cross the gap without an issue, but other times, I bear punch randomly due to no reason. And another failure again. Good God, man. All because my A input was taken away, and I probably would have lost my momentum before the jump even started in the first place. Also, that image. That is hilarious. How Bottles is just frozen in time in the air and still blinking like, can I drop down now, please? No. We're not going to let that happen. Ever! Again, today just simply has not been my day at all. Okay. Man, I can't believe I've been going on for 2 hours now and not had a very good run at all. I made it as far as Gobi's Valley, but that's about as far as it went today. Again, some days are just worse than others. I really thought I could ride the hot streak of being able to get a PB within a short period of time. But, no. Apparently, 2 is just, too much. How did I miss that? Everything else was good besides that. Man. Again, that really, really stinks. There we go. Finally had some good luck with that. Let's get back into this, and hopefully I'll be able to perform Bottle Skip this time around. And of course, I failed again. I failed again! I cannot get out of this freaking level! Jesus Christ, man. Again? I know they didn't make this harder, because I did it earlier today, and it was the same exact method. It's like I have to get a good moving start, otherwise I won't have enough momentum to cross the freaking gap. Okay. Again, why did it take away my A press? Okay. How about we just shut the heck up until we get out of this frickin' level? That would be great. And then, maybe then, things will actually start going some places. We'll see. Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna keep going until I get a PB. I would love to do that. Although I don't think I have that kind of time. I don't know though. We'll see. Eventually, at some point, I'm gonna have to stop for today. Although, that's not gonna be happening anytime soon, at least as of right now. Honestly, I feel like that's reset worthy. I know I shouldn't keep resetting due to these, little mistakes. Little mistakes don't bother me that much, but the big ones and the big mistakes such as failed skips, i.e. Failed bottle skip, that is reset worthy. I swear to God, that should have been flawless, but apparently not. Perhaps I was just ever so slightly too far to the left by a single frickin' pixel. One gosh diddly dang pixel. Oh, I'm going insane. God help me. Woosa, my friend. Woosa. That is the name of the game. Woosa. I should stop that, but even so. Jeez, I wonder how many markers I've added throughout the entirety of this frickin' stream. And they're all within the same place, too. Probably too many to count. Get up there. Thank you. Okay. We may have had a misstep, but I'm sure we'll be able to recover. Especially not after this. Finally! God damn! I don't care if I'm behind by 2 seconds. I honestly do not freaking care. As long as I manage to actually make it out of that freaking level after what seems like an eternity, I'm happy with it. Alright, Mumbo's Mountain, here we go again. Definitely for the next time I stream this, I'm gonna get that recording of that one clip from San Andreas that says, "Aw shit, here we go again." I swear to God, I'm gonna turn that into an MP3 and just make it the start timer function. It'll be fun, let me tell you. Seriously? How did I miss? Okay. Don't like the fact that I got stuck on the wall for a second there. Oh, lordy. Okay. I know I've been saying that quite a lot, especially with the span of the past few minutes, but considering what I've been through just to get to this point again, can you really blame me if I keep doing that? Okay, good. I never really explained why I decided to go after that orange tile Jiggy first. Well, the reason as to why is, since I cannot skip messages on Xbox, I figured I'd go for that Jiggy first, so that way I can get all the dialogue boxes out of the way. Oh, come on, don't beat your chest, dude. I get it, that you're almighty, and you want to become the next Thanos. Well, guess what? That's not gonna happen, buddy. Especially if eggs damage you so easily. Okay. Having only 4 eggs at this point is not exactly a good sign of things to come. But I'm sure things will be okay. It'll work out alright, I can tell. I say this, and then everything that could possibly go wrong goes wrong. Because that's just the kind of luck I have. Being a frickin' member of the Schleprock family, after all. Okay. Doing good. Doing good. Alright, just barely made it to the switch. That's basically what I wanted to do right from the very start. Okay, I'm liking this so far. I honestly am. Hopefully we can keep up the momentum as we head into the next level, and also finish things up here. I really should not count my chickens until they have hatched. That's usually how the saying goes, right? And also, don't put all your eggs in one basket. That's another saying too. Especially in the business world. Definitely worth grabbing those extra eggs, especially for later. And for Clanker's Cavern as well, because I'm gonna need them. Excellent. Good to see, good to see. Nice! Major improvement! Plus, it's a rainbow split, too, so that is freaking sweet! I have a feeling Grunty's gonna spoil the fun now. Okay, guess not. Good. That's good to see. I'm definitely glad that wasn't the case. Okay. Hopefully we can keep up this momentum as we continue into Clanker's Cavern yet again. For like the millionth time today. Okay. Hi, Grunty. Gotta love it when you pop in when I'm just about to complete a puzzle. Thankfully, she didn't pop in after I emerged from the door, other than her initial conversation. But even so, I've actually had a run where that actually happened before, where she would do her intro conversation when entering this room, saying how easy the first note door was, how easy it was to break, and then she would go on to tell you about releasing the baddies once the world doors are open. It only happened to me once before, and thankfully that was the only time it did happen. Okay. One doof. Really hate the fact that he was right there in my frickin' path. Where the heck am I going? I meant to go to Clankers, not Treasure Trove Cove. Oh god. God, blah blah blah. Uwanaka. Why do I have Crash Bandicoot on the mind? God, man. Well, it was fun while it lasted. The frickin' nice time save I had. But unfortunately, looks like that's gone now. All because of that major mistake. Can't believe I started heading towards Treasure Trove Cove instead of Clankers. I even said we were heading to Clankers next. God damn it! Camera! Fudged me again in the freaking behind! All because I rotated it in the wrong frickin' direction. Wrong direction. Why do I have the camera controls inverted in my mind? I should be used to this by now. I've been playing for like 2 hours and 20 minutes. No idea. God, man. All because of that, the cycles are all screwed up now, especially with Gloop. Oh well, we'll just have to manage somehow. Yo, Gloop. Bubble, please? Thanks. Why am I facing up? Did not mean to face upwards. Definitely not a good position to be. I mean, any other time that would be, but now not so much. Oh, come on. How did I miss that? Gloop, give me a bubble right now, otherwise I'm frying your ass. this was horrendous. All because of a frickin' mistake that was made. A very, very big mistake. Just one big mistake after another. I just can't do anything right today. Now I have a feeling I'm not going to have enough there. Well, looks like it's going to be another reset here. Okay, good. Just barely made it back to the surface in time. Okay. Good recovery. Though, it most certainly could have gone a hell of a lot better. Especially with, how badly Gloop's positioning was. And him holding out on frickin' bubbles. That really screwed things up big time. Of course, the fun's only just beginning, folks. Okay. 19. Good time there. Very good. Okay. Just gotta stay calm. Everything's gonna be just fine. Hopefully. Go. I didn't think that would make it, but it was worth a shot. Oh my god, get up there, please. Okay. Despite the few mistakes that were made at this point, okay, I should shut up. I was going to say things are starting to get better. This is probably the best run I've had all day when it comes to this level, but mistakes were still being made, especially big ones at the very beginning. And that definitely doesn't help things at all. How did that not get pressed? Was I off ever so slightly, or what? Honestly, I have no idea, and because of that, the cycles are completely screwed. And I got nicked by every single blade here. Ah! Okay, that scared me. Can't afford to die here too soon. That is for certain. Man. just seems like whenever I say something positive about this run in general, something like that happens. Every time I say something positive, it just goes downhill. Okay. Doing okay, despite the couple of little setbacks here and there. We'll be fine as long as we can grab everything we need to. And not go through everything. Okay. Okay, almost done with this place. Just got a little bit further to go. Time for the mutant crab dance. I wonder if they're related to crab people from South Park. Crab people, crab people. Yeah, I had a feeling that wasn't gonna reach. Okay. Yep, unfortunately, it looks like we're going to be losing time yet again because I made a big frickin' oopsie. Way too many times. Before and even during this level, too. It's just a never-ending cycle. Like, once it starts, it just does not end. Okay. We can make this. We got just enough air to do so. Plus the extra speed of the pipes and rubbing up against them definitely helps things along. See, what'd I tell you? Made it. Just in time. I bet you if I wouldn't have made that mistake of trying to enter Treasure Trove Cove before coming here, that would have been a better time. Much better. Oh, man. I'm so disappointed. It's like, I just can't get any positive time going. I'm always losing time for whatever reason. Okay, let's do Treasure Trove Cove and hopefully be able to do it with ease. We'll see. Hopefully all 3 flights will go off without a hitch, and everything will work out for the better. We'll definitely see how things go. If again I'm losing way too much time, or if a major mistake is made, unfortunately, it again will result in a reset. Again, I just can't catch a break with Clanker's Cavern today. Just one stupid action after another. I swear. Just never seems to end. Okay. Again with the high CPU usage. Why does it randomly spike here? I don't know why that happens. Really? I didn't touch the loading zone? Well, that was lame. Again, only a second. Not a big deal. Okay. At least I managed to pull off the quick dive in here this time. Okay. So far, so good, despite the mistakes that were made earlier on. Two, three, 6, 7. Well, that stunk. At least the flight was still a success overall. Get on the stairs. Okay. I seriously don't understand why is it that sometimes my muscle memory kicks in for like opposite camera movement. That seems to be a problem with me today. Hooray! What do you know? I didn't get hit by the crab this time around. That's rare. And no, I was not trying to make a pun. I had a feeling that was too low. Must have done the beak bomb far too late. Okay, cool. At least Snacker didn't spawn directly in front of me. This time. Okay, note to self, since the second flight was a fail, I need to go and grab the orange Jinjo after this. Okay, cool. I was thinking of trying to fly a little bit higher, but the reason why I decided against it was the reason why is just I thought maybe I would be just high enough to grab the Jiggy and be able to flap, but no, apparently I just expended a feather for nothing and I just touched the ground. How did I miss him? Yep, I knew that was too high. Okay. Okay. At least that went relatively smooth, the backup strat. Okay. I know that the extra health isn't really needed, considering that we're going to be getting a health refill soon. And how the heck did I miss all those feathers? At least I managed to get 3 out of the 4, but even so. Okay. Glad I actually had the confidence to try and go for this. Yep, I knew it. I held forward too late. And now I can't get this frickin' note. There we go. Was that so frickin' hard to do? Yep, too low. I knew it. I knew that was too goddamn low. Plus, I had a really bad angle, too. God, this just has been horrendous. Plus, I'm facing the wrong way now. Okay. Okay, at least we got that. Okay. Yeah, this is just gonna keep losing time now. I'm gonna have to reset. Especially very soon. It would have been hilarious if I somehow managed to grab the Jiggy while also receiving damage and just continued on my merry way. That's one of those optimization things that is really difficult to nail, but if you manage to pull it off, you can save a couple of seconds. Which is awesome. Alright. Let's do this as quickly as we can. I have a feeling that's gonna fail. Yep. Okay. Yep, there went a minute. I have no faith that I'm gonna recover, especially after what I've done. It's like if I make one major mistake, the run is basically dead. Little ones aren't so bad, even though they do add up in time. I just don't know, man. I'm gonna keep trying, though. I'm gonna have to try something here. Lost like 45 seconds overall. And I have a feeling it's only going to get higher from here. God, I'm so mad that I haven't even had a chance to drink my tea yet. And my throat is starting to hurt. Oh, man. Basically, this is a replication of the previous run. Although I think it was even worse overall. Compared to last time, for sure. Although I think at this point, I may have to just go ahead and try mud hopping and see if I can pull it off. Probably won't. That would be sweet if I could pull it off, but you never know. Well, that was kind of crap. Oh well. All because I fell off the first time through. Here we go. Here we go again. I don't even know how I missed that, but whatever. Okay, good. At least I wasn't off by a pixel. Because that tends to happen with me. Oh! Hello! Well, you know, I actually did it this time. Barely, but I did it. Hut jumping was a success. Now, hopefully this means I can actually save some time this time around. Although I say that and I waste a bunch of frickin' eggs. Crap. Okay. Man, my throat is killing me. I think the next time I get a chance to stop for a moment, I'm definitely gonna take a drink. Dang, this hurts. Really, game? Okay, whatever. I'll take it. Okay, really, game? Again with the dropped inputs? Maybe I inputted them too fast or something? I thought I was off by a little bit. Thank God that wasn't the case. Alright, time for the Tip Top Choir once again. This should go a lot more smoothly this time around. We'll see. We will most definitely see. Pink, red, yellow. Now I feel like I have to pay. That's not a good sign. Let's see. Oh man, I missed the frickin' pattern. Please repeat your lesson. Blue, yellow, purple. Okay. Wow, that's not good. Just was not fast enough on those reflexes of mine. Also, that was bullcrap. Okay, I got this. How did I miss that? Okay, good. Glad that's done and over with. Excellent. Doesn't really help if I do laps around the thing. Or miss the log that's just floating in the frickin' swamplands. Okay. Doing good so far. How? Whatever. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We'll be able to do this okay. Okay, no. I was thinking about trying that risky strat, but after looking at my health and how much I have left, that's not going to happen. I only got 4 hits left to work with here. And I'm pretty sure it will take those 4 hits to get through. And I don't want to chance it. Okay, no need to dance around the jiggy. Okay, how the heck did I miss that? Whatever. As long as I got it, that's all that matters to me. There we go. Doing good. Although at this rate, I'm pretty sure I'm going to lose time yet again, even with the hut jump success. Okay. I can't really say if I'm going to lose time yet or not, but I have a feeling that I am going to lose time no matter what. Oh! Well, I'm definitely losing time then, because I accidentally said no to play the frickin' game. Wow. If that ain't a fail, I don't know what is. Oh, man. Just seems like no matter what I do, I just can't catch a frickin' break. I just can't get out of this frickin' slump. Okay. Wow, that was a pretty sweet combo. Although that doesn't help things at all. Okay. Still a win. Hello, welcome to the stream. As you can see, we're playing this frickin' Mr. Vile minigame yet again. And as you can see, things are not exactly going very well right now. I've lost a lot of time as is, and though I did successfully pull off the hut jump on the first two huts, I have a feeling that's not going to be enough to bring me back to positive. Okay. I really hate how this minigame can take so dang long to finish. I'm probably gonna have to consider... Yeah, it's always hard. Even with the running shoes, it can still be kind of difficult, especially if the RNG gods are not in your favor. Like right there, you see? Of course. I had a feeling it was gonna go down on me. Quit spawning in front of Mr. Vile! Seriously, dude. Okay. Whatever. Oh, crap. This is not good. Yep, I lost. Oh, okay. I barely won. The comeback is real, folks. It is most definitely real. Whew. boy, oh boy. Once again, we unfortunately lost time, as I thought. And we're going to be losing at least a minute. Thankfully, we would have, I probably would have ended up resetting if I would have lost that round. Honestly. Because I've already lost too much time as is. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Thank you. Good God. Wow. That was a rainbow split despite losing 44 seconds? Wow. At least that's kind of encouraging. Okay, that's not a bad idea. I'll think about it. And I'm glad that you show up to my streams very often. I'm honestly really glad. Okay, really? That was damaging? I could have swore I slid, but I guess not. Okay. Alright, folks, next stop is going to be Gobi's Valley yet again. The furthest that we've actually made it to today. Kind of ironic, don't you think? And we're not exactly better off than we were previously, despite what the splits say. Okay. Phew. Alrighty, folks. Here's hoping Gobi's Valley will go better, and we'll be able to get inside the frickin' Sphinx on our first attempt, like we did last time. We'll definitely see, though. I have a feeling that, despite the kindness it gave to me last time, it's not gonna be as kind this time around. But we'll see. Are. It does kind of suck that we're going to have a little bit less health to work with when we're trying to perform this trick, but I think we'll be alright. Keyword is I think. You may never know. Grab the note. How did I miss that? Miss it twice? Is there a motion blur in this game? How? There we go. Good God, man. Again, today just simply has not been my day at all in the slightest. Oh, man. Okay. At least I made it into the loading zone. That's for sure. Again, why'd you take away my freaking trigger press game? Clearly I was holding the left. God damn it! The run is basically going to die here yet again. Because of bullcrap. And taking away my button presses! God, this is driving me absolutely bonkers! God, I'm going mad. Oh, lordy. Okay. Definitely well worth the extra health. God, I needed that so bad. And I still need more health. That's for sure. Phew, man. Yep, of course. Come on, man! How am I not close enough? Oh my god, why the hell can't I get this thing? Jesus Christ. Oh my god, come on! Oh my god, I can't do this anymore. It's like I'm losing my momentum as soon as I frickin' jump. And somehow I'm not getting enough frickin' height. I can't do this. Fuck this, I'm done. I am absolutely goddamn done. I literally cannot play this game today. I just can't. I'm done. I am going absolutely insane. I just can't seem to do anything right. Nothing goes right for me. And I'm just going to call it a day here. I'm just done. I'm literally just done. This is General Snivy with the Banjo Kazooie speedrun, or once again, lack thereof. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed watching me rage like nobody's business. The next time I attempt to stream this game, it'll go better. I say that every time I do a run, but yet, the results are always the same. But, again, I gotta stay positive, and yet it's really hard to do so, especially when things keep going wrong. Jesus, flip. Help me. Again, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. See you all on the flip side.